Hey, what's going on, guys? Minicute77B here. Welcome back to another episode of NASCAR Thunder 2000. It's episode number 67 today for the Homestead 400, I should say. 2001 Homestead Miami Speedway Homestead 400 here at, well, Homestead, of course. For this race, anyway, we're still 15th in the standings. We have a good cushion now between ourselves and our other teammate, Joe Nemechek. Of course, we got Sterling Marlin up ahead as well in the points. I feel like we can actually, by the end of the season, we can pass Sterling, but that's about it. Meanwhile, it goes around here. 2 races to go. Jeff Burton, the mayor, versus Rusty Wallace for a title, looks like, mainly. But, of course, Tony Stewart still looking to go back-to-back. Dale Earnhardt, I think he's out of it completely in terms of, like, you know, it would need, like, a miracle for them 3 to blow up within the time just to have a chance. Just for a chance, anyway. So, yeah, 2 races left to go. I think there's like some things we can actually do here. We can overhaul an engine, really. Not sure which one I would like to do though. Maybe this one actually, because we can actually still use this engine right here and be okay with it. Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do, because that's 7364. I just did this, I know that for oops, 7467. So it'd be better off if we get this thing ready for maybe get this thing ready for Daytona, really. This could be our Daytona engine, to tell you the truth. We have 964,000, so before I even do anything else, do I want to overhaul anything down here? The answer is probably yes. So what's this? 74, 73, 74, 76. This is probably a repair? Yeah, that's probably what we're gonna do. Yeah, this is probably... Yeah, this is definitely a repair job. So we'll repair that. We're probably going to sell the other chassis soon enough. This could be a repair for the engine, but I really don't want to repair this one yet. We'll overhaul this one, maybe. Yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll overhaul this one for 2 races or whatnot. So we're gonna use this one. Bam. And that's gonna be all she wrote. So let's go get ourselves a new chassis here. Put this on. Look at that. Nice stuff to see. Now, of course, we all know the drill. I mean, this is also coming in 8 races as well. That you know, what's Homestead? I see people say the Earth is flat, the Earth is round. Well, I believe that Homestead is round. So we're gonna go see if we can go to a round Homestead and see how well we do. I lied. The Earth is round and Homestead is flat. I am very sorry if I disappointed you all. Anyway, 1 lap of qualifying anyway around the flat Homestead, I should say. I do miss the other version of Homestead, though. I think it is better than what we have here anyway. The progressive banking, what we had in Thunder 04 anyway. But it's Thunder 2003. Of course, the progressive banking didn't exist until, you know, 2003 itself. This game came out in 2002 with, of course, being a 2000 skin. So either way, we are doing it, I guess, just as correctly. Can I make it there without hitting the wall? Ooh! Oh, alrighty. And we just sniped the pole. We literally just sniped the pole. We went full send into that, and we managed to snipe the pole away from Johnny Benson. Aw, not Johnny Benson. Anybody but him. Come on. Tony Stewart starts 5th, though. Yeah, let's just get on with the race then. But $319,000 sounds pretty cool.
Welcome to the Homestead Miami Speedway for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Homestead 400. Barney, with this being a fairly new racetrack, these drivers don't have the notes to look back on like they do at other racetracks. What do you think we'll see in this one?
Well, Joe, this track is a lot like Las Vegas. The track is wide and flat, and that makes for a race that's short on cautions. Pit strategy, especially fuel mileage, could be a big factor in this one.
The Richmond International Raceway car has been working hard at qualifying all season, and it's really showing.
Man, is it paying off for those guys. Seems like each and every week that car is starting in the top 10.
All right, here we go. We have a good race here today at the Flat Homestead Miami Speedway. I'm still trying to look for everybody else. It looks like I see Rusty and I see Jeff afterwards. Okay, so the championship fight's like in the middle of the pack, but they're gonna eventually catch up to us as well. And away we go, 66 laps here today. It should be a rather short race here around Homestead anyway. It's only 150 miles of distance for us anyway, because it's 25%. So the question is, can we even lead the first lap? Odds point to no, because we all know how the AI they just ramp it up in the middle of race pace instead of qualifying. I'm not sure if that's just a mod thing or what. I mean, something like that could be adjusted in the NASCAR Thunder 2004 mods anyway. But we fall into fourth immediately within the first lap. There's no chance of getting those spots back, I don't think. Tony Stewart is not going to lead that first lap. It's going to be Johnny Benson that leads the first lap, but Dale has the inside, so he's going to try to take the lead away from our man Johnny Benson. Labonte just has a grip of a Formula 1 car and just freaking passes us like out of nowhere. And we're falling down to P5 already within the first 2 laps. Yeah, I mean, the car feels a lot better than what it did last time anyway, because obviously Season 2 is different than Season 1, as... Well, I'm not sure what the 88 car was doing there, but, yeah, it just can't stick in the corners as much as the, faster AI anyway, so we're going to continue to fall down the order for at least a little while anyway. What I could do is just make the car even looser, but I don't want to make sure I cook the rear tires anyway. Speaking of cooking the rear tires, for those who stayed around and watched the Tiburon stream, for some reason the rear tires actually wore out first rather than the front tires. That's weird. And I made sure I even tightened the car too. For those who watched, you saw how I was jacking up on the wedge all the way up, or not all the way up, but you get the drift though. Oh, hello, Steve Park. I'm legally not allowed to let any of you two by, actually. I'm fighting you, Sterling Braun, for points, and I'm fighting you, Steve Park, for money. So, yeah, just make it personal, but don't take it personally, though. Oh my gosh, we went extremely wide. Maybe we could get a good cut back inside. Maybe. Yeah, we've already fallen outside the top 10 as expected, to tell you the truth. Yeah, both Rusty Walls and Jeff Burton has gotten by us. I can see the orange car way up in the distance. That's Tony Stewart leading the way in this race now. He's overtaken Johnny Benson and Earnhardt Sr. for the race lead. We're still holding off though. You know, Sterling Marlin and Steve Park though. We're still sitting pretty anyway. But we're still gonna eventually fall down the order because my goodness, I mean, I don't know what's in the AI like in their soup with these cars sometimes. Like they just have the grip of a Formula 1 car. Meanwhile, we're just like, yeah, a car can turn, but for some reason they can just turn a lot more and then some. I know it's because of the tire grip or whatever, maybe even downforce anyway. But I made sure I put a good amount of grip investment on this thing too. And yet it's still somewhat paying off. But goddamn, the top 11 are already gone. Yeah, I feel like a Formula 2 car, GP2 car, I guess in this time and era or whatever. Like in terms of like the grip anyway. Everyone else is driving like, I guess McLaren and Ferrari and F1. Meanwhile, I'm just like a Mercedes or a Williams. Good gravy. Schrader just sent me to the stratosphere, giving us some left rear damage right then and there. So that hopefully makes the car looser. I mean, obviously I'm plowing tight. Go figure. So we're still hanging on to the top 20. Not sure for how much longer though. We just got sent to the another dimension by the man in the 36 car. But we're just getting passed right and left. I'm just trying to hold on to the top 20 spot, but it seems like we can have a top 25, maybe 20, maybe hopefully not 30. I really don't want to be a top 30 anymore. I want to be more than that, especially with all these upgrades that we put on this thing. At this point, it has to be like car setup. To tell you the truth, it has to be the car setup. So we're gonna make a big swing on this thing. Hopefully, it'll resolve the issues anyway. I feel like it's feeling the damage is affecting the car a little bit in terms of like raw pace because Schrader sends us into the Shadow Realm, but that's fine. We're holding up everybody anyway, like we normally do. Oh, that's a wall. Yeah, I overdrove that one trying to keep up. Okay, so now we're gonna fight for the top 25 people now. You don't say about the times being a little off, but yeah, already we're gonna make a big swing with this thing. The tires have fallen off a little bit, it seems. 20 laps in, they're already worn, so we're gonna have to make a big swing on this thing. So I guess I missed the setup yet again, thinking this car would handle well, which of course it always does in qualifying, because the times are always misleading. And we get tapped again, but this time from our fellow Pennsylvania native of Jimmy Spencer. Blocking both lanes like we normally do. We got Scary Terry right behind us. Whoa, okay, that's my fault there. I was partially hoping for a caution to come out, but you know, wishes are hard to obtain nowadays. So now we got Mayfield and now Scary Terry in front of us. We're gonna say screw you to Mayfield a little bit there. And we're going to keep the 21st spot. I don't know how much longer, though, because they have much better turn-in. Yeah, I don't have an answer, to tell you the truth. Oh, we're just going to finish a lap down this race and maybe a top 30 finish, if we're lucky. Yeah, I can't hold on to the inside. I can't hold on to people against the outside because Kenny Wallace passed me on the outside. Kyle Petty just passed me on the inside. I could try to go for the repass, but you can see like at the lap time there, it's 1.4 seconds off the fall off pace already, and yeah, they just seem to always get back on the gas somehow more than I do, and they just have a better turning radius than me. So this is I'm just resulting into doing stuff like this. I don't even know where the rack of the pack is, but I know we're not a dead last car. I don't think, or at least I hope not. God forbid that were to happen. But we're just holding on to the top 25 as, you know, best as we possibly can. That's probably the best corner we ever had on the war entire stint. That's probably the best corner we ever had. Still 1.3 seconds off the pace, of course. Go figure. Trying to take it a lot easier, but there they go. There they go. Are we gonna hit the wall? No, we don't. We almost ran out of space, though. Yeah, it seems like the leader is having a little bit of a time trying to get around the lap traffic anyway, or at least they're about approaching it. I don't know where the other championship competitors are, because I'm more interested in that battle than this right at the moment, to tell you the truth. We're gonna give Elliott Sadler a piece of our mind, and we'll be on our merry way. All right, I do see smoke ahead, so hopefully we can all be careful around him. That is probably for a spot, and oh no way! It's Marlon again. Back-to-back races, he's blown up. Back-to-back races again. So we're gonna definitely be ahead of him in points now. Wow, that's rather disappointing. And now I feel like the car is somewhat faster now at this part of the run, which is so weird. Like the back end definitely wants to kick out more now because the rear tires are being pushed, or at least I'm trying to push the rear tires more, and it's working. Yeah, it was definitely tight in the middle of the run. Now all of a sudden, actually it's starting to come alive a little bit because we're actually right behind Kyle Petty now again. Like, obviously, I'm still not going to be able to pass him, I don't think, but this car can actually turn now, like, somewhat. Like, beforehand, that would not have worked, and apparently it still hasn't worked. Whoopsie-daisy there. I thought for sure I was able to make it stick. Guess not. Yeah, a few more laps. We're coming down pit road. We're going to crank the wedge a ton, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, apparently I lied. It was fine, and then, it's not now. It was fine. I was actually turning this thing quite well, then all of a sudden it just stopped. So definitely for sure making some adjustments. Obviously, we're gonna make a big swing on this thing, and I mean absolutely massive. So yeah, we're not gonna take the access road because I can't trust myself right now. Watch a caution comes out now because, oh god, don't miss. No, not again, not again. Oh, not again. Oh gosh, not again. Okay, so definitely we're going to take a big swing at this thing. And I mean absolutely big. Like, I went from negative 1.5 to negative 3, so we're doubling the looseness. In compensation that we decided to bring out the tire pressure a little bit more as well. Hopefully maybe longer in the run, it'll be okay. It's not going to be as much grip, but I want the rotation. That is passable because of the damage I have. But anyway, that's pretty good. We're out in P41, but we're going to catch those guys afterwards anyway, so we should be okay. Well, that sucks. Caution's out. And we're a lap down. Oh, dear. And that's Michael Waltrip. I don't know what the heck happened there. Was he trying to come down pit road? Daryl, both the Waltrips are having issues. Oh, Mark just dumps him. I don't know what's going on with Daryl, though. He was up. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. So our situation before I even think about coming down pit road is what exactly? We are a lap down? Yeah, we are. Oh boy, oh boy. It's not great. Situation is not good, not great. We could come down for fresh tires at this point. We could. The heck with it. We might as well, to tell you the truth. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. I don't know. Maybe I'll go down by 1 on the tires now, or so, just to get maybe like a little bit more like top end speed anyway, because we're gonna be a lap down anyway. There's really no way for us to get back up there, so we're gonna lower. I guess we're gonna put it down to I guess 23. I had it at 22 before, but the run's not as long, so we're gonna leave it as such. Alrighty, here we go. We're coming out 36th. Nope, 32nd anyway. So what's our lineup looking like? Tony Stewart's now leading the race. Okay, that's not great for the other competitors. Let's get a good full field rundown here real quick. See like who's on the lead lap and all that stuff. So Jeff Gordon's trying to make himself notable. Meanwhile, Rusty and Jeff Burton. I mean, Tony Stewart I think came out as well. Like he was on pit road when I was, and he came out a full lap ahead of us. Meanwhile, Rusty Walls and Jeff Burton, they just came down pit road as well, so they have fresh tires. We're a lap down. Let's see how many spots we can actually make up here, because I'm not sure what we're going to do here. We're starting in the wrong gear, like always, and we're back underway. We have I would say like 26 laps to go at this point, I believe it is. We're up to 32nd, which is fine. I'm not sure how many spots we're going to be able to gain, though. Especially what said, oh, okay, I thought I might be able to turn a little bit better, and it somewhat did. So now we're in P30. Is Steve Park for a position behind me? I didn't see, but I know we got Carl Log in front of us now. He made the field, which is nice to see. Whoa! That was not my fault, Terry. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell drugs the Steve Park was on, but he's really making sure I don't get that money this episode. For sure. I mean, what is his deal? What was that all about? Was he for position? Like, what was that all about? He just, I mean, I drive like an absolute maniac on defense, but holy crap, what was that all about? He just parked me. He just absolutely just, yeah, I literally got parked by Park. How about that? That's something I would have never thought I would be able to say in this episode anyway, as we impede Jeff Burton's championship hopes a little bit. Oh my gosh. So, are we even in the right spot? Like, are we? We're not obviously competing against. So we are competing against the 1. I'm gonna give him a little bit of retribution there, as we're now inside the top 25. But man, Steve Park is on a mission too. We're all on a mission. I'm trying to make sure I finish ahead of him so I can get some money in the bank for next season. I really should be thinking about letting the 99 go, and I will. I'm gonna let the 99 go by because you know he has a bigger problem, and of course I'm just gonna be an annoying lap car, so we're gonna let him go, let the championship play out itself. We're not gonna be any thorns in any championships any longer. I would say I can't say completely immune, but definitely not a thorn in anyone's side anymore in terms of the championship battles. Speaking of battles here, oh my gosh, 3-4 wide right then and there. Our right front's damaged a little bit because of the little body slam we happen to do with Scary Terry there. Rather unfortunate, of course. We just got sent. So we're still hanging out in the top 25, holding up off Jimmy Spencer. The car can turn now. That's the good news, because obviously fresh tires. I feel like this car can actually turn a little bit more, but the back end really wants to kick out, which is what I wanted. I wanted the back end to kick out. I want the rear tires to be worked a little bit more. Because I know in this game, you'll never get the rear tires to wear out, alongside the right front, right rear, because that's what I look for. Right front go first, then right rear. No, in this game, it's left front first, then right front second, and then maybe the left rear third and right rear fourth. It's so dumb. It's like this in the actual stock game as well, so you can't blame the mod creator. Yeah, I may have caused that a little bit because I was still a little bit annoyed with Steve Park, but still holding on to 25th. That's kind of like what matters anyway. It's going to give us a little bit of a window anyway, so that's cool there. Maybe I might have made this thing a little too loose because I'm just desperate for rotation. I think I might have gotten it, but I think the damage kind of made the handling a little bit worse as well. Lap time wise, it's still, you know, it's off a cliff already because, you know, damage or whatever. I thought if we were to put this setup onto the a fresh car with no damage, we would probably be like maybe 35 twos to say the least. So now we're like running a second off pace per lap. Who's leading the race still? It's still Tony. Jeff's up to second though. I mean, I'm not sure how far of a gap it is, but you know, Jeff is trying to go for his first win of the entire playthrough. Yeah, of the playthrough of the season. He's like the Kurt Busch of my Thunder 04 playthrough, where he comes so close to winning, but he just never gets that one win. So maybe his luck will finally happen here. Ah, my gosh. No, we want that. I mean, we're already lost the top 25, and it looks like we're gonna lose the money with Steve Park as well. I think the grip's all gone with the car because I think I made the car a little too loose. Just trying to get some more rotation out of it, but that's pretty much all she wrote at this point. So I guess our only other hope now is for, I guess, another caution to make one last change with the car, or I suppose. Oh, well, I guess that'll happen now. Well, careful what you wish for, I suppose. There's always a saying, be careful what you wish for. You wish for a caution? Sometimes you are the caution. Alright, well, I didn't want to do this strat, but we're gonna do it. Do the one strat. We're gonna set all the tire pressure all the way down, and we're gonna tighten this thing up because the rear tires are just gone. I think I made the car too loose. That was my problem. Trying to get some rotation going. All the way down. Yes, correct. Let's see what we can salvage though, because we are one lap down. Thankfully we did not go another lap down, so we should be fine. Well, it looks like a mangled mess, but it's my mangled mess, and we got a lot of stuff left to do. Alright, so we're back underway. We have about, at least at this point, like 7 laps to go, I would say. We're going to be down on straight line speed because I set the tire pressure way too low. All in an attempt to try to get this thing good in the corners. Which, I mean, we have the grip now, but we got traffic in front, so we definitely need the bottom lane here. Definitely we're just going to try to claw our way up here and use what little tire life we have with this thing because of the tire pressure all the way down to 15 as we completely sent it. So we only gained 1 spot out of all that on the first lap. Presley's blocking us, which makes sense. I guess, you know, fresh tires, you kind of want to try to do something against that. Top end speed's completely gone now because of the low tire pressures in this game. And we're just going to send it underneath. There we go. I said there we go. And there we go. See? Sometimes you have to talk sternly to get the thing that you want. And so now we're going to go down to the inside of Chad Little here. We know he's a Giga Chad and all that, but maybe not so today. But we're going to go underneath him for the spot. We got 8 spots to go in like 5 laps of this race lap. We got Carl Long. We're going to try to thread the needle, which probably, in hindsight, probably should not have done that. Our car is so far off the pace because of the amount of damage we acquired. We're just trying to make it up all the lost time we can get. Down to P31 now. We managed to get around Rick Mast. Next up is Jimmy Spencer and, of course, Darrell Waltrip, both the Haas Carter cars. Yeah, we're just trying to get up there. And we're going to make the move down the inside of Bobby Hamilton, which we will get the spot. I said we will get the spot. So now we have about 2 laps to get up to 25th or better. We have to get in that we have a bit of clean air in front of us at least now, so we can actually try to make something happen here for us. We need a couple series of good corners to even have a chance. This thing could hook now. Like it definitely could hook. This is what I was looking for. Like, but the top tire pressures are just too low if you want to make them last. That's why I don't bother going all the way down to 15. They just won't last long at all. So that's why you always see me have like tire pressures at like 20 or 22. Try to get some more life out of them, but yeah, I don't think we're gonna catch them. We're just out of reach. The car is just too much bangle. we did not take a good care of this car. We're gonna come up to 1 lap to go, I believe. Sponsored by Credit One Bank. Coming up here. Yeah, there's the white now. We're not gonna have any chance to catch up to them. The grip's starting to fall away a little bit too. Like our little soft tire strat, unfortunately, did not work out. Yeah, it looks like the highest we're gonna finish today is P28, unless somehow we have a 10-car pile up right there in front of us, which is improbable, for to say the least. But we can't even catch up to LePage. Well, we got Phoenix, not Phoenix. Atlanta for the season finale coming up, so I guess that's exciting. And afterwards, well, see where our ride's gonna be for next season. We're just gonna have to find out. 28th today in the Andy Petrie car. I don't even know what to say. That was just bad all around. Bad setup, bad driving. Jeff Burton wins over Jeff Gordon. Oh my God, poor Jeff Gordon.
Not very many caution laps in this one.
Well, that was good news to the guys who ran out front. More cautions would just have meant more restarts, which is more chances for you to lose positions.
This has been NASCAR Winston Cup Racing, brought to you by EA Sports and MRN. Next up is Atlanta.
So the mayor once again gets home with the W here at Homestead Miami Speedway, surpassing Tony Stewart at the very last restart there because of something that we caused. Well, yeah, that just sums up like my whole thing with this game so far. Legend difficulty. You gotta love how fast they are. I'm pretty sure I'd be blowing them out of the water by now at this point if I had a veteran or, well, definitely rookie for sure. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to lower the difficulty. What do you think I am? A PU $$Y? Absolutely not. So yeah, next season we're going to hopefully get more than 6 wins. I'm just looking forward to see like what kind of ride we get. Maybe it's just another contract extension with Andy Petrie. We don't know yet. I mean, it's all, you know, in the cards here for us. But yeah, Jeff Burton doesn't have to worry about his ride at least. That's cool for him. Well, there's some money there at least, but holy hell, man. That's really disappointing by every standpoint. Jeff Burton wins today. He must have stolen it. Yeah, he has. Jeff Gordon second. He can't seem to win a race, it seems. Rusty Wallace third. Tony Stewart fourth. Dale Earnhardt Sr. fifth. So all the championship contenders are up in front, as expected. Mark Martin sixth. Ricky Rudd seventh. Jarrett eighth. Labonte ninth. And Johnny Benson ends up in P10. As we take a look through the rest of the field anyway. We're just going to scroll right through. See where your favorite driver finishes. Okay, time's up. All right, so let's head on back. So these are your points heading into the season finale. Jeff Burton, of course, getting his 7th win of 2001. This man can't be stopped. Rusty Wallace is now 40 points back, and Tony Stewart 85 back. Oh boy, Rusty's going to need a miracle in order for this one to be over. If Jeff Burton blows up, it's all over. But if both Rusty and Jeff blow up, then it's all over, and it would be Tony Stewart. Wow. Still a good fight in the championship, though. This is how you set up a championship finale, by the way. Take notes, NASCAR. Oh wait, you did, and you ruined it. Oh yeah, I should probably say for us though, we're 14th in the standings now, only 7 points ahead of Sterling Marlin, but now we're still at risk of losing the top 15 as well, so we have to keep that in mind. But 14th place in the standings is still pretty good. We're not going to be able to get any higher than where we're at right now, so that's real, you know, that's good at least anyway. So yeah, that's all she wrote. So in case y'all like the video, please like, comment, subscribe. It helps out the channel quite a bit. And as always, we'll see you at the next one at Atlanta for the season finale of Season 2.